Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Another month, another award for MP.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Josh Hart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Deni Avdija, and it's Bolden in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Holland is out there with Dosunmu. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Boomer, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bar. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
Towns with the bucket.
And, you know, you look at that form and release. Towns is as capable as they come from the mid-range.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. A three-pointer is right on target. Boomer's got 5 minutes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Brunson. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. It's good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Brunson. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Bolden. Six on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. Bridges with some nice defense. Lakers leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He finished with 30 points, and he was efficient out there. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter, and the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bolden. Avdia with it. Towns, a screen on Bridges. Here's Avdia. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. Bridges against Anunoby. Turner with a screen for Bridges. Chalk up 2 there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Brunson. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Shot to stop the run. And it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Towns with it. 23 points his last outing. Back to Anunoby. Tries it from 19. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Luka Doncic. Dosunmu is out there with Bobby Portis. It's Boomer. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here is Boomer. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Pass to Shed. This one for 3. That shot off. Lakers leading by 4. Lakers passing it around. Doncic passes to Boone. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. That's 7 points for Boomer.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Knicks trail by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Boomer gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Barlow. Now Towns. Here's Barlow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic kicks to Boone. Fires the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns at the elbow. Pass to Brunson. Shot from 12. Basket good. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Here's Boone. Bolden pulls it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Holland comes in for Portis. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Dosunmu. And a switcher also for New York. Schroeder's checked in. Now, here's Anunoby. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the middle. Good work defensively by Turner.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boomer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Pass to Boomer. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
1:07 left to play here in the half. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Bridges outside. Avdia against Doncic. Here's Boone. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brunson, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here is Boomer. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Atlanta. It's up a 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Now Brunson. He's got 8. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the New York Knicks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. The Western Conference winner, Boomer.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Knicks trail by 10. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Deni Avdija. And it's Bolden and it's small forward. Over in the corner, Avdija. Towns sets the pick for Avdija. Shot clock at 2. Towns, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So it's the Knicks now, after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Down low. And he banks in the layup. Avdija's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The shot's good. Boomer's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bolden pulls it in. Knicks trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Boone. Buries it from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Brunson. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Takes it inside.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Boomer the pass to Doncic. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Towns kicks to Avdija. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Avdija's got 5 now. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luka Doncic out there with Boomer. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. So it's New York now after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's Towns. The Lakers with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Branham, the pass to Boone. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Boomer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Shed. Pass to Barlow. Hart with it. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Towns. Shoots over Portis. Towns, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one drops. That's now 26 points for Boomer.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Brenham, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Knicks call time. It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Towns missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Holland. Bridges outside. It's Turner, high post. Shot clock at 4, and Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brunson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Boone driving in, and the layup is good. Boomer's got 14 points now in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-4 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Boomer.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Branham. Pass to Boomer. Six to shoot. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Boomer's got 35 in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Barlow. Pass to Ramos. Hart with a screen on Doncic. New York missing again. Here is Boomer. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and together just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. Brian Anderson here, with me Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Lakers. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Houston Rockets just need to keep fighting. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got Mikal Bridges, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Holland. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Boomer in at the point. And for the Rockets, Whitmore is out there with Green. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Kamare in at the 4. And this NBA season, it's a marathon. We're about mile 5 of 26.
Right? So you have to pace yourself. Yes, you give it your all every night on the floor, but it's up to coaches to kind of monitor minutes, not wear their guys down.
Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Here's Boomer. Dosunmu outside. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Dosunmu for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Holland. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The 3. Boomer can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And there's Thompson on the assist by Whitmore.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Kamare, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Bridges. From behind the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Now here's Green. Guarded closely. Up and in on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 6 points.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo. What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Kamari. Back to Green. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Here's Boomer. Green covering. Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. A clear look for Green. The rebound by Turner.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Lowry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Boomer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Green from the arc. Holland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The offensive rebound. Bridges finds Turner. Here's Boomer. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Outside, Green. Good. Green's got 10 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
It's off his foot. It's being called a kicked ball. Good if it goes. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Lakers on top, up by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Bobby Portis out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Branham in at the 3 slot.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 18. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 35 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston. Holland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bridges comes in for Branham. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Doncic. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And it's Green missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Holland can't hit. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Alperen Sengun's checked in for the Rockets. Kamara comes in for Abaji. Well, the Rockets shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Thompson finds Green to win the run. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Boomer. Green covering. Boomer can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 21. Pass to Kamari. Shoots over Turner. Outside for Green. The three ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And here's Green from the arc. The shot comes out, and so it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the West, Boomer.
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Alperon Şengün, Cam Whitmore out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Kamari in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And there's Thompson on the assist by Whitmore. Whitmore's got 3 assists now in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Thompson right side. An easy 2 on the layup. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Boomer. He's got 25. Launches it. Drains the triple. Boomer's got 28 points for the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperon Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Pass to Kamari. Outside, Green. Nails it from 3. Green's got 16 points now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Boomer. And he's got 28 now. Yep, that one goes. Boomer's got 30.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Kamari. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Holland's got 4 rebounds now.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
It's good.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Whitmore. No points yet. 3-pointer, Bridges. No good. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Boomer. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Boomer's got 8 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Whitmore missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Turner. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot. So both teams making some changes here.
got this, MP.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now Lowry.
RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Here's Abaji. Thompson, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Abaji. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Also Bobby Portis out there. And it's Branham in at the small forward. Unloads. And it's Doncic missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Boomer. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Boomer's got 11 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing, right side. Doncic passes to Boomer. Here's Branham. Pass to Boomer. The 3 is up. 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3. Boomer's got 39.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Tries to break his ice. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Boomer. And the layup is good off the glass. Boomer's got 41.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one's good. Thompson. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Boomer. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thompson passes to Lowry. Thompson scanning the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Najee, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Boomer.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
They get it back. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Boomer. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good job, MP. I see. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP!
Objects in motion, stay in motion. Wrong.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Thompson, and it's Garuba in at center. And for the Lakers, Turner is out there with Holland. And it's Boomer, then it's Bridges, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
So the Lakers will get the first possession. Here is Boomer. Lays it up and banks it in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Garuba. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Spencer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here is Boomer. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. On the wing, Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Holland, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Garuba pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Spencer. Now Thompson from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Boomer the pass to Bridges. Lakers working the ball around now. Here is Boomer. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Boomer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Podziemski. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one falls for Holland. Doncic is checked in for Dosunmu. And so he hits both. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Spencer, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Launches it. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Boone. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Spencer. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Boomer gets the bucket.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
The Warriors trailing. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. In for the Lakers. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Boone going inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
They've got Dosunmu. Luka Doncic out there with Boomer. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. That shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
To the wing on the left to end the run. It's rebounded by Portis.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Doncic. And Garuba pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against the Rockets, lit up the floor. He scored 46 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Bonner. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Scoot Henderson. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. To stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Boone. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Thompson passes to Kuminga. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson misses. Lakers leading by 8. To the paint. Now the Lakers on the break. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, hustle play by Turner in transition, giving his all to be there to finish that fast break.
Thompson with it. He's got 7. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. And 101 left in the first half of basketball. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Thompson for 3, and the Warriors miss again.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here is Boomer. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Over to the wing. Here is Boomer. He's got 19. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Boomer's got 22 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Warriors trail by 12. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson is out there with Podziemski. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Spencer in at the small forward position. Inside, shot clock at 6. Garuba's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Turner with a screen for Bridges. Off target from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Lakers leading by 12. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Holland. Launches a three. It's good from long range. Holland's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Spencer. Offensive rebound. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holland, no good. Warriors trail by 15.
Come to me, come to me.
And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. Here's Spencer. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Here's Dosunmu, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Lakers lead by 19. Podziemski on the wing. Will it go? And the Warriors miss again.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Thompson right side. Fades back. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dosunmu, the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
.137 left here in the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The Lakers, number 1. In third, the Warriors.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their
J.J. Redick is called timeout, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here is Bonner. Thompson outside. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The drive by Henderson. The offensive rebound, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Both free throws good from Henderson. Lakers leading by 16. Doncic out there with Boomer. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Branham in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic kicks to Boone. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
To the middle, and stolen by Portis. Here is Boomer. On the wing, Doncic. And there it is for him. And the Lakers lead by 21. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Henderson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Henderson. Back to Thompson. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Williams. Can they get it? And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Zach Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Zeke Naji comes in for Vanderbilt. Garuba, he's checked in for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Bonner. In the corner, Collins with it. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And that one drops for him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Thompson passes to Spencer. And the Warriors miss again. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses Love the effort tonight.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Boomer.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And that one falls for Henderson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Henderson. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Boone. And he makes good on the layup. Boomer's got 34.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. To the wing right side. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Boomer. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
What's up, MP? MP, you're my favorite player, man.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Sharp, He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Leonard in at the 4. And for the Lakers, we've got Miles Turner, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Holland. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Boomer in at point guard. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Sharp. Back to Simons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Holland gets the bucket.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
About a minute into this first quarter. Leonard outside. Back to Simons. Out to Leonard from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's Boomer. He's averaging 35 and a half a game. Excellent production.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive board. Klingen's shot is off.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Boomer. Again, the Lakers score.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic is checked in for Dosunmu. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. LaRavia is checked in for Leonard. And Portland has possession. 4-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 18 points. Clock at 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Portland in second.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
5 to shoot. Here's Simons. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Holland. Puts it up from 12. No good. A bit long that time. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Holland. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Holland's got 5 now.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Turner.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Into the lane. Boomer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Give him 8.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
.144 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Simons outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Boomer. He's covered by Simons. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Williams is checked in for Turner, and Branham subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Banton, he's checked in for Portland. It's both from the stripe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Banton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Ah, nice shot by Boomer.
I just love the ball movement.
One minute left in the opening quarter. Here's Banton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration.
Making a switch here. .152 left in the first half. Holland out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Boomer in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Sharp. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Great look, but off the mark.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He came away with 34 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Simons is checked in for Portland. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Boomer. 46 seconds left in the second period. Blazers trail by 11. Here's Gravitt. Yet to see a basket. Simons outside. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. 20 seconds left in the first half. That one goes in. Boomer's got 14 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Simons outside. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
Poor Paolo. You never see an injury like this. Unfortunate part of the game. Hopefully he recovers as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he's a guy who hates to be off the court. The competitor in him will speed up his recovery.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Anthony Simons, also sharp out there, and it's Gravett in at the small forward.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Outside Sharp.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Boomer. He's got 16. Knocks it down from distance. Boomer's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Turner. Bridges down low. Guarded by Sharp. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Turner.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Simons outside. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Simons has got 18 points in the game.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Holland. 4-3. And Clingan pulls it down.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. First one falls for him. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And also a switch here for Portland. LaRavia is checked in. That one's no good. Blazers trail by 14. Here's Sharp. Banked it in off the glass. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Doncic outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Boomer. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 12. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now here's Simons. 18 points for him. To the inside. Here's LaRavia. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. The Trailblazers, 4th.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Branham comes in for Dosunmu. Williams is checked in for Portland. Thor comes in for Sharp. Pass to Boomer. He shoots it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Boomer's got 22 points. Blazers trail by 16. And here's Simons. Puts up a 3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Boomer. And there's the drive.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Gravett. Williams with it. Williams defending. Williams against Williams. Here's Gravett. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3. And Los Angeles making a change here. Portis is checked in. Good on the second one. And he nails the 3rd.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Lakers lead by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Simons with it. He's got 21. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
You know, that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate.
Well, the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. They've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Williams. And it's Branham in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Boomer. Portis, the pass to Boomer. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Boomer's got 28 points for the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Williams. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Branham misses.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Sharp. From 11 feet away. No luck on that one. The Lakers lead by 14. Doncic finds Portis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the right side. Here's Branham. Counted from distance.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Blazers trail by 17. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Williams. Holland comes in for Portis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Branham. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Leonard. Here's Simons. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Give him 23. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Boomer. Chalk up 2 there. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Bridges passes to Boomer for 3. Knocks down the triple. Boomer's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Simons outside. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And Los Angeles another 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Here's Simons. Can they get it? Holland with a rebound. Holland's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they increased their win total to 29. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Boomer.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Count it. Good.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show, and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And Portland has possession, following the score by the Lakers. He shoots. And it's Gromit missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Boomer. This one for three. Gromit grabs the board. Pass to Sharp. Driving to the basket. Shoots. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good win. Let's keep it going. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Turner. He's out there with Murray. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got Holland. Mikal Bridges out there with Boomer. Then it's Williams. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now here's Turner. Murray down low, hangs and misses. And here's Los Angeles, and the win streak sitting in an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Dosunmu, the pass to Bridges. There's a screen by Williams. Unloads from 13. Bridges shot. Good.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Boone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And again, no good by Chicago.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Holland. Here is Boomer. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Boomer's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Turner. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Good on the shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He scored 35 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Kersey's checked in for the Bulls. And he makes that one. And it's 7 points for Boomer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Kersey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 11-footer. The Lakers with the rebound. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now, here is Young. After the miss from Boone. Beyond the arc. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 5.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Holland. Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Murray with it. Lock at 6. Pass to Kersey. Here's Carrington. No good with the triple. Here is Boomer. A 35-point game for him in the win against Portland. Williams, a screen on Young. Bridges shot. Good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us.
Keep going out there. No let up.
A little. Now Turner. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Turner against Doncic. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Boom. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Boomer's got 10 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Bulls trail by 14. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Bjelic buries it from about 10 feet away. 1:56 left now here in the second. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. On its way from Turner for 2. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Boone. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Carrington. He has 6.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic passes to Portis. Here is Boomer. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Here's Carrington. Last time out he had 13 points. Bjelic, he's guarded by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Chicago making some changes. Maurice checked in for Kersey. And Trae Young subbed in for Little.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's an 18-point game. Bridges with the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 20. And Young, here we go. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Boone. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, some stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You look at Los Angeles. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss.
A fantastic game from Boomer in this one. Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, this NBA Cup final clearly hasn't been the game we had hoped for. It's been a lopsided affair.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but hey, there's still time. I would try my best to cut into the lead and, at the very least, play for pride.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. Even though it's still early in the season, the Pistons are already making moves. They were looking for a player to light a fire for this organization and were able to land Desmond Bane, not only for what he'll provide for them on the floor, but he's the spark they need to ignite the energy this team was looking for. So look out, this seems like a pretty strong move to me.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Taking a look at the Bulls. Turner is out there with Murray. And it's Young, and it's Carrington in a shooting guard. The Lakers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Here he goes. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bilic. Turner covering. The rebound by Turner.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Boomer gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Turner passes to Young. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Carrington. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Pass to Turner. Here's Holland. Six to shoot. Here's Boone. It's all in by the Bulls.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Turner, guarded by Boone, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Holland. Here is Boomer. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Boomer's got 30.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Murray. The putback, and Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Young looking it over. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Carrington. Back to Turner. Fires from deep. Holland with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run here. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Young left side. Goes back up. A rebound by the Lakers. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bridges. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Pass to Carrington. Young outside. Bilic. And again, no good by Chicago.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Takes the 3. Boomer, no good. Pass to Young. Lets it go with the 3. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the...
He's checked in for Los Angeles. Turner finds Portis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Boone, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. We've got a chance to check up on Jalen Williams' status. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers' head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
You've got Miles Turner, Boomer out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Branham in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now Little. Just 5 to shoot. Bilic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Turner passes to Roy. Wide open look here for Murray. The shot's good. Roy making the play. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Pass to Doncic. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now Murray. Pass to Turner. Here's the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here is Boomer. And the layup's good off the glass. Boomer's got 36.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And no good. Trying to use the glass. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
That shot missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Turner, the bounce pass. Murray kicks to Turner. Back to Murray. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Here is Boomer. Fires for three. Off on that one. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season. The winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.